480 Festival, All Virgos Are Mad, which is in Los Angeles this week with electric performances at the Troubadour through tomorrow night, and this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, performances at McCabe's Guitar Shop in Santa Monica. Tonight's show at the Troubadour, I understand, is not entirely sold out. What happened is the Troubadour has released few tickets for tonight's performance, so if you're interested in checking out Pale Saints tonight with His Name Is Alive, I'd get on the phone to the Troubadour straight away and see about tickets. Now, if you'd like a one phone number that puts you in touch with all the information about the 480 Festival, we've got it for you. It's 310-535-1714, 535-1714. Joined in the studio by Pale Saints, we have with us Mariel Barham, Graham Naismith, Colleen Brown, Chris Cooper, collectively known as Pale Saints. It's great to have you guys down here this morning.
Good afternoon.
How you doing?
All right, thank you.
Yeah, fabulous work on this new release, and it's a long time coming, too. 2 years since the last release, and I guess that was because of the loss of Ian Masters, the bass player who decided to move on.
Yeah, we were mourning his death for 2 years.
Well, what was it? I guess sometime just finding a replacement.
Well, we were quite lucky. It didn't take too long, really.
Really?
We had a few problems trying to find the right producer to work with. That sort of took a fair amount of time, and then we had a few holidays and books that we wanted to read, stuff like that to fill in. So.
You're speaking, I guess, of Hugh Jones, who produced the record, right?
Yes.
And he also did some string arrangements on the track we just heard.
Yeah, he's a bit of a star. A bit of a legend in his own lifetime.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're thrilled that you have brought in the band this morning for a live performance, and you're going to treat us to some surprises. I should point that out. We're going to hear something a little later that's going to surprise people. Right now, this is one from the album. Is it not?
Colleen?
It is.
Just trying to get someone else to speak.
I was going to say, Mariel, you're like...
everyone else is too shy to speak. So.
You guys have colds?
Oh, yes, sir.
Well, let's just head into it then. This is the first of a few live performances this morning from Pale Saints in the studios at KCRW.
This is called One Blue Hill.
Time to see
Pale Saints live on KCRW's Morning Becomes Eclectic. This is a song you'll find on the new release, Slow Buildings. It's called One Blue Hill. I'm Chris Doritas. Pale Saints appearing tonight at the Troubadour in Los Angeles with His Name is Alive. It's part of the ongoing 4AD festival that is happening this week in Los Angeles. It's called All Virgos Are Mad. We have Muriel Barham in the studio doing vocals, Graham Naismith on guitar, Colleen Brown on guitar in this particular case, and backup vocals, and drum work from Chris Cooper. You guys come from Leeds. That's where you, I guess, came together as a group.
Well, that's where we're based. None of us actually come from Leeds. It's a big lie. But, yeah, Graham's from Scotland. Chris is from... where are you from, Chris?
France.
Yeah.
He's not from France.
And
Is he?
Colleen's our token Canadian.
Really?
We heard it was like the next big thing for 94, 95. So, winter collection to have like a Canadian member in the band.
Well, actually, there are... there's a whole bunch of great musicians from Canada, some very well known and some just up and coming. But you found something terrific with Colleen because she also had a great vocalist as well as a bassist. And
absolutely,
Shucks,
multi-talented.
I'm blushing.
Yeah, you are blushing.
We sometimes have problems understanding her when she says things like cruising down the main dragon, because we just don't know what she's on about.
Oh, she has North American isms or Canadian
Yes.
isms that they just don't pick up on. I'm sure it's a two-way street because you probably can't understand these guys half the time.
Yeah, it's pretty tough, Brits and all that.
What is Pale Saints has such a great image to the name, and I don't know. I suspect that. Well, I'll let you guys answer because tell me where you came up with the moniker Pale Saints.
Graham?
It was such a long time ago. I can't remember.
Really?
Just
Do you remember?
It's just our favourite from a list of about 50.
Oh, you had 50 on a list, and this one is the one that survived.
Yeah, we used to change our name every week at the beginning, and then that one just kind of stuck.
It was the only one that we all agreed on.
Okay. We can't hear Chris except he's way off in the distance there, so I'm having to relay what he says.
Shout.
Come over here.
That's all right. That's okay. Stay where you are.
You don't want to hear him anyway.
Yeah.
You know what drummers are like.
We didn't put a mic on you for a reason.
No, he's the most intelligent member of the band, actually. I mustn't do any drummer dissing because I'll get beaten up later.
Yeah, we're just teasing with him. But it was, I guess, a gig that you did opening up for Lush that ended up bringing you to the attention of 4AD. Graham?
Yes, that's right.
You're on a microphone.
Sort of. Yeah, but the gig had already been arranged before we knew Lush were going to do it. I think Ivor would actually come down to see us. So.
Oh, I see. So it was just coincidence.
It's just coincidence that they happened to be playing with us.
Either way it happened, it's great work, and I guess we're going to head into another one from the album. It's called Slow Buildings from Pale Saints, and I'm guessing this is Fine Friend, right?
You're correct.
Pale Saints live on KCRW.
That's been left to say, but
for me.
What happened? You said a big oops. What's that mean?
You played the wrong rhythm, mate.
That's a unique. That's a completely different rhythm for that song.
Okay.
So you got a bit of a unique world exclusive there.
Well, hey, you know, that stuff happens in the morning. You know, it's a bit early yet.
Still jet lagged.
Pale Saints live on KCRW's Morning Becomes Eclectic. That comes from the new release, Slow Buildings. It's called Fine Friend. Pale Saints appearing tonight at the Troubadour with His Name is Alive. And again, tickets have been released for this show. It was sold out up until today, and they have released additional tickets to the show. So you might want to give a call over to the Troubadour if you're interested in going tonight. Their number in the 310 area code 276-6168. And electric performances happening through tomorrow night as part of the 480 Festival. All Virgos Are Mad. Then the festival moves over to McCabe's Guitar Shop in Santa Monica for performances Friday, Saturday, and Sunday with other 480 acts appearing. And I should also mention that the band you're hearing right now, Pale Saints, will be returning to the Los Angeles area in the late fall as a tour starts up with Lisa Germano in November. So I understand
That's correct.
You
Yeah,
guys are
1st of November through to about the 23rd, I think.
okay. So you'll be coming back through.
We'll be back.
Now you guys are Buzzcocks fans.
Oh, definitely. It's a big part of my youth. Very
Really?
influential band.
What about their work excites you?
I don't know. It's just one of those. This doesn't sound really corny, but it's one of those great things about music. Just the ability to exhilarate. No, just I don't know. They're just the sort of band that I remember when I was at school, and I was borrowing my brother's records, and I borrowed some of those, and just whenever I listened to them, I just felt incredibly exhilarated, and I don't know, it's just really exciting to hear that. I'm just going on and waffle now, but
Everybody's staring at you.
yeah, exactly. They're trying to make me feel even more self-conscious.
Well, you've chosen a song from the Buzzcocks history that you've prepared to do a cover of this morning.
That's right.
Why this song?
Yeah, I thought August Magic was your favourite. It was a soundtrack to your youth, wasn't it?
The soundtrack to Muriel's youth.
I don't know, I just wanted to do another cover because we like doing covers, as everyone keeps telling us, but they're quite a laugh to do when you're rehearsing and stuff, just to do something different. And I don't know, I just listened to, it's on, which album is it on? I think it's on Different Kind of Tension, which is like got a yellow sleeve with a big triangle on it, whatever that album's called. But it's a track off that, so it wasn't a single or anything, it just and it doesn't sound anything like this. It's like a real sort of thrashy, manic, 2.5 minute song, and
She just brought it into rehearsal and started playing it. We started playing along. We didn't even know it was a Buzzcocks song.
I just bossed them into it, really.
We have in the studios Muriel Barham, Colleen Brown, Chris Cooper, Graham Naismith, collectively known as Pale Saints, covering the Buzzcocks in KCRW's Morning Becomes Eclectic.
Mad, mad Judy, mad, mad girl, mad, mad Judy, mad at all the world. She told her friend she cried, and ended up in tears.
elicits mad applause in the studio. Pale Saints, live on KCRW's Morning Becomes Eclectic, Mad Mad Judy. It's a song that you might recognize as being a Buzzcocks song. And we have in the studio Muriel Borum, Colleen Brown, Chris Cooper, Graham Naismith, the four of you. Thanks so much for joining us. And
Our pleasure, thank you.
yeah, we wish you the best of luck tonight at the Troubadour. You'll also be performing alongside His Name is Alive, and special guests, I understand, might be dropping by.
Yes, very special guest. Yes.
Even we don't know who the special guests are. It's where our parents have all formed this big band or something.
Well, last night I understand at the Troubadour with Wolfgang Press, Tom Jones dropped
Yeah.
by.
That was
That was
brilliant.
incredible.
Yeah.
It's really, really good.
I had to miss it, so it came off well.
Yes, you missed a good one.
Yeah.
You'll regret it for the rest of your life.
Just to make you feel really sad.
So Tom Jones sang with Wolfgang Press.
Yeah.
Tom Jones has an album coming soon, I guess in a week or two, a couple of weeks.
Oh right, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
No, he heard a song of theirs and decided to cover it, and then he asked them to write him another one. So they've written a song for him.
So it's a marriage made in heaven.
Yep.
Well, it'll be interesting to see who drops by tonight, and I should point out to the listeners again, it's tonight at the Troubadour, and some tickets I think are still remaining, so you might call up there and check out the possibilities of securing tickets for tonight's performance. 310-276-6168. We're actually going to go out with a song that's not on the album, but is on a brand new UK import called Fine Friend. It's a CD single of a song that we heard earlier today. This is not coming out in the States, though, right?
That song actually is on the album. It's the rest of the EP that isn't.
Right, we're going to play Marimba. Which,
Yes.
Yeah.
That's not on the album.
So these 3 additional tracks won't be found in release in the U.S.?
No.
Okay, well then this is another treat then. Thanks for dropping by.
Cheers,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Pale Saints on KCRW's Morning Becomes Eclectic. We just heard from Pale Saints, their CD single called Fine Friend. It's an import only from the UK, a track called Marimba. I'm Chris Doritas. Again, my thanks to Pale Saints for joining us this morning. Also thanks to Rich Holzman, Scott Fritz for engineering the live broadcast. Our wonderful assistant this morning, Cindy Berkey. Also thanks again to Vaughn Oliver for joining us earlier this morning. We're back tomorrow from 9 to noon. Special guest in the 10 o'clock hour, Kristen Hirsch of Throwing Muses. 11 o'clock hour, Michael Brook. Don't forget Friday, Lisa Gerard of Dead Can Dance live in the studio at 11:15. She'll be joined by Ivo Watts Russell, creator of 4AD Records. Pale Saints appear tonight at the Troubadour with His Name Is Alive and special guests